Good morning. I'm actually out walking again. It's actually really beautiful out. It did rain, but it's just amazing out this morning. Don't know about the rain and why, but it's like this newness, this washing over things, and it feels great. And today's just over. It's just extremely cloudy. Looks like it could rain at any minute, but it's beautiful. I've been on this kick, and I know I feel like I just keep rehashing it. But the book of Daniel, the first couple chapters has just been something I keep chewing on. It's like a piece of steak, it's like a piece of jerky that I just keep resurfacing and re-chewing on. And I think I'm there for a reason, because boldness, stepping out in our faith, is huge. And not only is it huge for me, it's huge for all Christians. And last night we were driving home from youth group, and youth group was just crazy. One of our leaders who gave the lesson, some of the girls in my group were like, man, like she's just so passionate about it. And it's like, it's crazy that we look at it like, oh my gosh, she's so passionate. She's not passionate, she's living out her faith. And she's doing the best of her ability to walk, and it's contagious to be that way. It's like you have to have a passion that you enjoy Jesus, to the point it's like this should be all that you hunger and thirst after. Not what the world can give you. Not the riches, not the fame, not the money, none of that. Like that is all, it's all extra gravy stuff that we get. But really, do we strive to seek after God? And as I'm driving home with my kids, I'm like, we were having a conversation, and I was like, we're just always looking for a loophole. Like, where's the loophole at? Like, what can I still get away with, but yet still be a Christian? And then, as I'm kind of talking to the kids, this was not my words. I looked at my kids and I said, guys, you're going to see a lot more persecution than I've ever seen coming here soon. You have to armor up. You have to armor up. You have to be willing to stand so boldly for your faith, to do things that I've never had to do in my life. I know it's coming. 2020, actually it's 2019. I remember God giving me words, and they would just never leave. And some people are like, well, how do you know it's from God? Well, 9 times out of 10, if it keeps repeating and repeating, and you're not like fabricating it for it to repeat, he said, you need to raise up soldiers. You need to raise up soldiers. And raising soldiers up is teaching them persecution is coming. Get in your Bible. Stop worrying about the extra crap in life and just march totally forward. And I think it's awesome because Dylan and I've had a lot of opportunities to start opening up. A, I've started doing videos again. B, Dylan's been asked to be on a podcast. And this podcast is kind of an ongoing thing, just to talk about the Christian walk, the faith. What does it look like? And I'm just going to say this, I'm really getting frustrated that we are not bold. And after I was talking to the leader that gave the message, her and I were talking, and I said, she goes, I just don't think they take this serious enough. And I said, you know, it's really hard for us to not take it serious. And like, I remember when I was a teenager, I didn't take my faith serious, but also I think there's an urgency to it that I never felt as a teenager. Now, might not be, I'd be 40 years old and I see the world differently, but this leader is only 20 something years old, and she's like, we've got to get them to be secure in their faith. And right now, I think we need to not only equip our children, but we got to do it ourselves. So if you're not reading your Bible, if you're not in prayer, if you're not letting God just wash over you every moment of the day, and if that's not happening, you've got to set that example. That's on you. Set the example for your kids. If you don't have kids, you have people looking at you. They're looking up to you. Start doing it for them. If you have siblings, if you have nieces, nephews, whatever you have that, related or not related, get ready. Get ready. Because it's going to be an all-out holy war. And we have to be ready. Are we going to stand firm like Daniel did? And Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego did? Are we going to stand firm? Even if we're going to lose our job, even if we could lose our kids, even if we could lose our house, even if we could lose everything here. Do we know eternal security for our children? Do we know that they're actually following God? They're doing what God says. Have we trained them up in the way they should be? If you haven't, start now. I know it sounds like a doomsday type thing, but it's not doomsday. It is, be ready. I think every generation has this big thing for the Christian faith. I really do. Ours is coming. And God has been proclaiming to me to be bold. Stand boldly. Speak boldly. And move boldly. Not only for me, teaching my kids to do the same thing. So do the same thing. If you don't know how to become bold, if you're having a hard time struggling with how do I get my faith moving, message me. Let's talk. Because this is what we have to be doing. Are you doing devotions with your kids? Are you speaking the Bible with your kids? Or are you being lax? Because I know we've got to up our game on what we do with our kids in the Bible and everything else. Because we have to move boldly. Have a great day.